No matter how many books of orthodoxy or Catholicism you read, you're still not gonna go to heaven. Let me explain. Think of the most learned people in the time of Jesus, the Sadducees and the Pharisees. They knew more about the laws of Moses, arguably, than Moses himself. They can recite scripture probably more than Jay Dyer himself. They were the most learned people of the time of Jesus. Obviously, apart from Jesus, gang. But even in their vast amount of knowledge and wisdom, Jesus still rebukes them. Because sometimes people get so caught up in the letter of the law, neglecting the very spirit of why the law was even put there to begin with. They didn't look at the laws in the lens of true orthodoxy. They were straining gnats but swallowing camels. But then you look at the prime example of a learned man who is saved and was brought into Christianity, which is St. Paul. Now, this was a man who was more learned than any other Jew of his time and even killed Christians because of his Jewish knowledge. But even in his vast amount of knowledge, he still humbled himself the moment he saw Christ. And not only was St. Paul a learned man, he did the work of a Christian man. So hear what I'm saying. Am I saying don't read apologetical books, church historical books? Obviously not. I read them all the time. What I am saying is, if we are straining gnats, if we are learning about the detailed intricacies of the faith, then we should also focus on the grander aspects of our lives. Keeping the fast, rejecting lust, being slow to anger, donating and tithing to our churches, keeping our prayer life consistent. In short, we should focus on both the creeds and the deeds, because the creeds are the backbones of the deeds, and the deeds are the fruits of the creeds. Something to think about. God bless each and every one of you.